Dan Haesler is an expert in all things education. He also has a 5-year-old daughter, and he joins us now.
That a lot of the time we confuse conformity or compliance for engagement. People are doing what, if we're being honest, they're expected to do, and we can convince ourselves that they're engaged.
The one speaker that would probably have left an impression with me would be Dan Haesler about self-determination theory. I thought that was really interesting about how he connected that with our students of today, and definitely looking forward to more coming from him.
And so people jump on this and deride the whole positive psychology body of work because they say, oh, it's just about being happy all the time.
Just had a great talk by Dan Haesler, and it was fantastic, and a lot of insights that I see that we can actually apply in the Northern Territory through the education system, not only in the city areas but certainly in the remote areas as well.
Because think about it, being happy all the time is in itself a mental condition.
I feel as I look around that there are some people holding their kids back because they want to give them a competitive edge. Are there any disadvantages to holding your child back from school?
If the motivating factor for the parent is to hold them back so they beat other kids, that in itself is an issue, and to be honest it's too much of a prevalent issue in education, this whole idea of competition. Across Australia the focus is on test scores at the expense of genuine engagement and well-being.
I like the speech by Dan, which I have scribbled when he was talking about it.
Why is it kids will fail over and over and over and over again on a game and keep coming back for more, whereas they'll actually only fail once, twice, maybe 3 times at most in maths and give up? Because that's the secret to, success. Not having positive thoughts. Yeah, that's helpful, but I'll tell you something that's a lot more helpful, doing some work. I've never met anybody who actually reacts well to being told they're not very good. They might feel they need to improve, but they certainly don't necessarily feel empowered to improve.
I think Dan's talk this morning really sparked in me the importance of moving beyond the traditional sense of room and moving towards more adaptive use of space to help learners learn in ways that are empowering themselves.
Do we sometimes, and from a leader's point of view, do we sometimes mistake being busy with being engaged?
There's been so many great speakers, Tim, it's probably hard for me to pick one, but if I had to pick one, I'd probably say Dan was a highlight for me.
Thank you so much for having me. Thanks for caring about our kids. Thanks for doing what you do. Thanks for